Marvel Tokon's an interesting game. It's a 4v4 and it's a tag game, but it's also not really a tag game and it's also not really a 4v4. You absolutely can use all 4 of the characters you have available to you, and you do get rewarded for it in ways of like getting more combo out of your combo when you like switch out and stuff like that. And actively switching your characters and getting access to different assists depending on which characters are in what position is also really nice. This game's really built around team formation and where your characters are and who you have in what position. And a mechanic I've been thinking about that I think would make this more interesting, I don't think it'd necessarily be good for the game, but I think it would add some complexity, is snapping. Tag and versus games typically have a snap mechanic that lets you take the character that is on the screen and switch them out for one of the characters that is on the bench. I understand why Tokon doesn't have this. It really does want to emphasize the fact that you can just learn to play one character and basically just build your team of assists. And I don't mind that at all, but I do think that there would be a very interesting level of complexity added if you did have snapping in the game. Because there are a lot of people who just play one character and they know their 3 assists. To force them to be able to actually have to play their 3 characters or to be in a very bad position when they have a character they don't know how to play out would be a very interesting way to make the game more diverse. I also think the typical use for snapping would very much work in this kind of a game. Basically, if you have a really annoying assist that you just kind of want to get out of the way, you can snap that in, and now they're the forefront character, so they can't use their assist anymore and they actually have to fight with that character. And also with snapping, it would change the actual layout of which characters is in what position, so now your down assist might be your forward assist or something like that. And I think adding that kind of dynamic gameplay to the game would add for a lot of adaptability and skill expression, but I do also see how that could limit newer players or players who just want to learn their one character and have fun. And I do think that audience is important, and I don't think this added layer of complexity is actually worth that. But I do think that this is just an interesting thought to have, and I wanted to know other people's thoughts on if this mechanic would be something other people would be interested in. But that's about it. I'm gonna get back to playing Tokon. I've been Shikes. I'll see you.